We did it. Welcome. If you are joining us live tonight, I'm going to stall just a little bit while people are getting the notifications, opening their email and getting in to this live. So as people are joining, feel free to comment, say hello in the comments below. We want to know that you're here. That way, if you have questions or things like that, we can point stuff out to you, answer your questions or whatever makes sense there.
Yep.
Outside of that, we are wrapping up another tax season. As far as deadlines concerned, I think there's probably a lot of extensions going on out there. Megan, did you have a lot of clients file extensions? Do you even know that, like, which ones file extensions? Or
I have one I know for sure, and then another one we were starting on a cleanup that filed an extension. But yeah, outside of that, I think that was all. Everybody else should have been good.
yeah, I had a couple of cleanups, and then I have a couple of just natural procrastinators.
Right.
Always filed extensions since I've known them, and I'm like, your books are done. But they just can't mentally like get into tax season. So
Yep.
Or they just learn that I don't know. Either maybe they think October is the deadline.
I had somebody at one point, she told me that her dad always told her if she filed an extension that she would not have to, her chances of getting an audit were less because they choose those people who file first. So like every year, no matter the books were done or not, she filed an extension.
I don't think that's true.
Right. But yeah, like that's what she believed because that's what she was told. And so like,
my gosh. We gotta love our dads.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. So I think people have probably joined. Let me pull up the website. Kind of in light of tax season wrapping up, we know that you guys have been busy, and we've made some changes to the website. We've launched a couple of things, and we've got some things coming that we just wanted to make sure you guys knew about.
Yep.
I closed out of all my browsers, so I gotta reopen my browsers.
Pull everything back up.
All right, so we worked really hard to make put everything in one spot for you guys. We know it's really hard when you're moving quickly. You've got a lot of places to go to serve your clients. You've got QuickBooks, maybe you have a client portal, maybe you have your email, and it's all over the place. So everything here it's all in one spot. So you can come, you can log into your portal, access all the resources that you want to access. We have launched the Bookkeeper Blueprint Bundle, which is your most comprehensive bookkeeping start to finish course. So it covers Canva, it covers setting up your email, it covers templates, it covers communicating with clients. It's got a lot of stuff in there packed for you. There's some encouragement for QuickBooks Pro Advisor. If you get your QuickBooks Pro Advisor and you're enrolled in that course, let us know. We want to celebrate big with you. If you're enrolled in the course and you complete it, let us know as you complete it. The really cool thing about this Bookkeeper Blueprint course is once you go through it, at the very end, you actually get a certificate of completion and a badge to put on your website. This certificate of completion and badge can be verified by any current or future employers that you completed the course, and it will tell them what you did to complete that course. So if you're wondering, okay, great, another course, does it carry any weight? In this case, it does, which is kind of nice. So one of my, or actually, so the support group, we get a lot of questions about if you have already been through a solid bookkeeping course, maybe you have prior bookkeeping experience and you're not looking to buy the bookkeeping course. We still recommend it because there's a lot as far as setup and just making sure you have a solid foundation. So it's always a good idea to surround yourself by new knowledge. But if you already feel like I'm good on bookkeeping courses, the support group is a good just standalone product for you. We have 15 coaches that answer questions in that group. We go live 12 times a month. One of those is the quoting call, where I answer questions about quotes, price increases, you name it, surrounding your client engagement. I get on every Monday morning to start the week off, getting you started. So if there's any engagement letters you need to send out, any price increases, you know, all of those things, bring those to that call. This support group is included in the Bookkeeper Blueprint bundle. So it's a really good pair. Also with the support group, you get, Megan, I'm going to forget, but you get any webinars we do during the month. So this month we are doing real estate with Chelsea. Link to come. And Megan's going to throw me in jail. Anyway, guys, I'm so in the doghouse on this link. I will get you the link. Gosh darn it. That's okay. Guys, bear with me. So real estate link is coming. That's this month's webinar with Chelsea, and Chelsea has gone above and beyond. We're super excited about this course. She has gotten you the chart of accounts, everything that you need. So in addition to going live with her next Friday, she's got some resources built in. They're already uploaded, already recorded. Super excited for you guys to have those. So dive in with her next Friday on the real estate. So you get awesome things like that. You get the quoting calculator with the bundle. You also get the quoting calculator with the support group. So the quoting calculator is this where it says quote your value. And this is probably one of my favorite things because when I started out, I was always second guessing my quotes. And I think I was always changing my quoting methodology like every 3 months because I had no basis for understanding how to quote bookkeeping. And so you would run into someone in a Facebook group saying, well, in my area, only $100 bookkeeping is the going rate. You'd have other people $15 an hour. You would hear, well, her CPA said she should go find someone for $100 a month. I got to tell you, I Megan, maybe you disagree. I think $100 bookkeeping, monthly bookkeeping is dead. I have seen very few instances, for the most part. I think of one client that I have where $100 a month makes sense. And even then we do it quarterly. But most often when I see people offering like quarterly bookkeeping for $97 a month, they have way underquoted. So I'd be very cautious throwing a $100 quote out, maybe 150, maybe 200. But I'm a little skeptical that a lot of your quotes should be $100. I think it should be the exception, not the rule.
Right.
But this is where the quoting calculator comes in, because you might find that you have a client who is really $100 a month, and it's a really good baseline. So that, and guys are really good at doing this. Females are really not so good at this often. We bring too much emotion to the table. Quoting is black and white, right? Like, here's what you have. It should be. We do bring some extra, like, well, but this, but they said this, but they have cash flow, but they have this. And at the end of the day, if you remove all emotion and just look at the numbers, look at the facts, how long is it going to take your team to do this work, or take you to do this work? We can start quoting better. So this is a good framework to hone in your quoting, Then we can go make changes. We can put a minimum in there. We can make changes. Hey, I don't want to quote it this way. I want to quote this differently. That's built into this. You can definitely download it. We go live every Monday. So if you join this, we go live and you can hop on, you'll get that link. And that link is built into the course. Anyway, wanted to hop on that. And then I'm going to come back to this because we have a student sent us a really cool video that blessed Megan and I, and we want to share that with you guys, talking about her experience with the quoting calculator. She put a lot of time in it. I was surprised and super excited about showing you guys that. One-to-one support. When you have bookkeeping questions, we don't have the opportunity to walk next door to a coworker or down the hall to a manager to ask questions. That's what these are for. You're dealing with an e-commerce client, a real estate client, something you haven't dealt with before. Support calls are super great to get another pair of eyes on something. Even if you've just been staring at it too long, second pair of eyes on that. If you're stuck in marketing, you don't know how to move forward on any area of your business, or you just want to know, how would someone else do this? Support calls are great. And here I've given you all the resources you need to be successful with the support calls. So all the different options over the course of the last, I'm going to call it tax season, we were asked to create a subscription of support calls where we had students come to us and they just wanted to have calls available that they needed to use that month so that they could stay accountable, get stuff done, and know that they had the support they needed to get it done. So that's what happened with that. You can still purchase them individually if you just want one call, and you can still purchase them as a bundle. And then down here, we have all of the uses for support calls. So everything from business management, back office, working through something, getting the work done with someone. Maybe you're looking at hiring a contractor. Maybe you're looking at payroll processing. Maybe you're looking at cash flow forecast, or someone asked you about profit first. We have some coaches who know profit first accounting. Maybe you're just stuck in procrastination mode. I saw this a few times over tax season where someone would come to me and they were just stuck in procrastination, fear, this like, I'm not motivated. I want to do this. I know I want to, but I'm stuck in this, something's going on. Great opportunity to do those calls. And then just troubleshooting. If you're not, you're having more sales calls than you are closing clients. Not sure how to review something, not sure how to do something. All of those things. Megan, anything to add on support calls?
I don't think so. I think that was everything. I mean, pretty much anything related to your business we can help with. We've been there.
Yep.
Especially having 15 coaches, somebody's been in your shoes.
Someone's been in your shoes. For any guys listening to this, we do have a male coach. Kyle is actually on the coaching availability. He's really good with mindset, troubleshooting, engineering stuff. He could do a basic bookkeeping, but he really loves the business stuff. If you needed help reconciling, he might be able to help you with that. He's actually, here I am. I'm underestimating him. I hope he doesn't hear that. I take that all back. He knocked out 2 clients today super quickly. I was super impressed. I was like, I'm glad you have those. So
you're not giving him enough credit, Sherry.
I am not. I take that back. Scratch that from the record. Who's editing this? Oh, me? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So there's that. What else? And then we simplified this process for you too, these web pages. So the success plan, I didn't talk about the success plan with the Bookkeeper blueprint bundle.
Yeah.
Guys, this is one of the reasons we're like super excited going into May, is because of the success plan. I don't know how many of you guys like spreadsheets and getting into the numbers and forecasting and saying, here's what my goals are. Here's what I need to do to get there. We on a high level say this all the time, right? Hey, Megan, I want to hit 5,000 by December. It's April now. What do I need to do to get there? We can say that, but then we're buying courses. We're buying all of these things that distract versus add. We want to make sure we're budgeting for those courses and that we actually need and want them. There are some courses out there that you can probably get the same answer in a support call. That's cheaper so that you can purchase courses that make sense. Purchase resources that make sense. Maybe we want to budget for the webinar that's coming up or something like that. Like we want to put this all on paper with you during the success plan. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to give you some templates, but it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It's for the month of May. I think I saw that there was like a 5th Monday. So it's for the month of May. I think there's going to be like a bonus call there, which I'm super excited about. So 4 weeks roadmap to your business. So whatever you're stuck on, if you're like, hey, Facebook marketing is not working for me, I need a different marketing plan, bring that to the table. Let's find something that works for you. We're not going to sit on the sidelines and say, yeah, Facebook marketing isn't working for me. Let's really dive into that, dive into what's going on. I've jokingly said Facebook marketing doesn't work for me. What I mean by that, let me clarify, because I said it today too, is Facebook marketing alone in a vacuum done the wrong way does not work for me. I had to learn some very specific tidbits around Facebook marketing for it to work. And then I had to use it in a way that made sense to me. And that didn't necessarily make sense for other coaches. Me and Megan have used Facebook very differently because we have to use it in such a way that makes sense for us and makes sense for our business. Because if we're not going to show up and do it and be consistent, it's kind of not worth doing. Like if we're going to just guess and try everything. So success plan, I'm super excited about. Megan, I'm pretty sure you're excited about that one too.
I am. I'm very excited.
That was actually, I think Megan, that was your idea too. And then I got really excited because I was like, I can forecast for students. Okay, so for example, the last webinar we did, the last paid webinar within the support group was on cash versus accrual. And I got into prepaid expenses, showed you how to do this, the schedule, showed you how to do all of that. So we are being responsive. If you guys say you need something, just keep letting us know. There are free resources here if you're looking for just some guides to keep you going, keep you moving. And then this has some of these all bundled together if you want to save yourself some clicks. Megan, did I miss anything? I think I walked through most of it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's everything.
I no longer have Facebook up. Is there any questions?
Not that I see.
I'm hearing my computer ding, and I think the only thing I have, let me see. Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Let's see anything. Okay. If you guys have questions, feel free to let us know as we go.
Yeah, and we'll check it again later if y'all are, because I know we're live in several places. So, but we'll check it and catch up with y'all later if we miss something.
Yep. Okay, I'm looking for my other tab now. Give me a second. Or did I close it? I'll be sad if I closed it. Oh, no, I didn't. We got it. Okay. Okay, are we ready to share that cool slideshow thing?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Guys, this is from a student. So this is from a student who saw the quoting calculator, used it to quote several clients, and it just, I'll just share this with you guys.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Diana, and I am the owner of Quality Touch Bookkeeping. I want to talk to you about something that I struggle with in my own company, and that is knowing my value, not just my worth. Quoting a client can be nerve-wracking. And what if I quote too high, or worse, what if I quote too low? And that imposter syndrome kicks in. What if I don't know what I'm doing? In this video, I want to share with you a mindset that I had to remind myself of, and a very important tool that helps me to feel confident in my quoting process. So let's get to it. Value and worth are two words that are often confused when it comes to their usage and meanings. The word value is used in the sense of importance. On the other hand, the word worth is used in the sense of the cost of production of a particular thing or even a service. This is the main difference between value and worth. It is interesting to note that the word worth is used to refer to the cost of an item when it is bought or sold. On the other hand, the word value is used to stress the significance and the importance of that particular thing. For example, a father bought his son a watch. The worth of that watch is $250, but to the son, it was a cherished gift, and the value to the son was priceless. And that's what I want you to see, the value that you bring to your clients. A little bit of background on me. I've worked as a bookkeeper and as a business administrator. I've done everything from simple data entry bookkeeping to CFO status. That included everything like payroll, AR and AP, everything needed to run a small to medium-sized business. So I want to give you a breakdown. For a company to hire a 9-to-5 employee, it takes a lot of involvement. The owner or the employee hiring has to take time from their tasks, which could limit productivity, which limits income, as well as costing wages. So you can see that there's a ripple effect every time a company has to hire. Sometimes they have to go through several candidates just to take a chance on one. On average, the hiring process can last 3 to 6 weeks. Determining the factors determining this include position level, the number of applicants, and the hiring manager's experience level. And then comes the onboarding process. You have background checks, employment verification, entering the employee into the payroll system, et cetera, all of which takes time and costs the company money. And after that, now they have to train their new employee. They have to train them their systems, the way they do things, their workflow. And as you can guess, that takes time, which costs the company money. And then you get into how much an employee really costs for the company. You have not only their wages, but the payroll taxes, unemployment insurance, vacation sick pay, medical insurance, 401k contributions, so on and so on. Not to mention everything they physically need to do their job. My last position paid me $22 an hour for a 40-hour work week. That was $880 a week, plus the taxes and the expenses that they spent on me. And I'll tell you that not that I didn't do 40 hours worth of work every week. There was a lot of downtime. I didn't always have to work efficiently unless there were deadlines. So after all this, the employer has gone through, they get this. I quit. The new employee, they got a better job offer, they're having a baby, they're relocating, it just wasn't a good fit. Whatever the case may be, now that employer now has to start all over again. Are you starting to see and understand a little bit what your value is yet? My bet is that if your potential client has come to you for your services, they are already looking for your value. It is worth it to them to hire outside their brick and mortar company because in the long run, it will save them time, increase their productivity, which increases their profit. So know your value in that. Now I told you about a tool that helps me feel confident in my quoting process, and that is this easy to use quoting calculator from Coaching Businesses for Success. It is a game changer. Once I set my mind to knowing my value, this calculator made it easy to send quick and consistent price quotes to potential clients. It breathes. With this course that you get, you not only get the calculator, but access to 4.5 hours of training videos where Sherry and Megan will go in more depth on quoting your value. It's definitely worth having in your toolkit as a bookkeeper business owner. And I also want to encourage you to check out their webpage. You'll find free resources, access to their support group, training videos, and their new Bookkeeper's Blueprint, where you can learn everything you need to streamline your bookkeeping practice. Guys, I tell you, this is an incredible training and support. It's at a great value. I looked into many bookkeeping courses when I started my business. CB4S is by far the most outstanding on support and encouragement, and also helping bookkeepers like myself overcome that imposter syndrome. They help you feel confident in signing on new clients and then continuing that with ongoing support. Thank you guys for joining me, and good luck out there.
I love it.
How kind. That was not solicited. We didn't pay for it. I will often ask you guys, hey, if you had value, feel free to leave feedback. She went above and beyond, which tells me she really got value out of it. This particular individual I know tried to start her bookkeeping business in 2020. We're in 2023 and she just started picking it back up. She's got, I'm going to misspeak, but over 5 clients.
Exciting.
She's got 5 to 7 clients. I'm not exactly sure. And she is pumped, like so exciting. And so I know she has tried off and on in those couple of years to start her business. So what an honor to be a part of that journey. Truly.
Definitely.
So thanks for letting me share that, guys. That hit my email and I was like, wow, that's so cool. So I really hope that you guys have the same experience when you go through anything that we produce. I don't want to stand behind something that doesn't really help you grow your business. So I spend a lot of time creating stuff if I touch it. So and the coaches really want to do the same because we know you work really hard for your money. And we don't want you to have a business where you just work to pay for courses and help. We want anytime you meet with me, I want to ROI myself. Like I want to pay for myself in not 2 years. Like I want you to get a quick return on that. And so I was really excited that when she reported back and she's like, within less than 60 days, she has turned her business around and it's just rocking it. So that was just encouraging to me. So any questions before we hop off? Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I don't see any questions. Tina said that was great.
She put a lot of time into it too.
Yeah, and I feel like there's definitely something, like when y'all watch it, make sure you take away everything she's telling you about value and worth, and like, because if you think about it from the way she's mentioned it in here, that could really change your business too, you know?
Yep. And I could elaborate. I'm not going to because we're going to jump off here, but I know she does a lot of employee calculations for one of the clients she currently works with. And she's had this client for since 2021 or so. So she really gets into the numbers on hiring an employee and what it costs to hire an employee. So her mindset there was very much the cost of hiring me to come sit in your office and do this, or to do it as an employee remote, does add up. And I think if you start looking at that cost, that's where $100 a month is really hard for me, because you still have to pursue continuing education. You have
Right.
expenses, you have software. And so we can dumb it down to, okay, well, they're not paying me for vacation, they're not paying me for benefits, but they are. You need to take vacations. You need to have health insurance, whatever you need for benefits, like whatever you need to provide for yourself and live a good life on your terms, whatever that means. And that all adds up. So,
Yep.
and our time is our most precious commodity. So that is worth something. And I
Yep,
think that's the
most
first thing that we don't value.
It is. You are correct. 100%.
Okay. Well, if there's no other questions, we can start wrapping up, but let us know if you guys have any questions. We would love to get on a call with you. If you're like, hey, I'm stuck in my business, whether you haven't started it yet or you're 4 years in, let's get you unstuck. Let's keep you moving. Or if you're just like, hey, my business is going okay, but it could be better. Let's make it better. Let's make it something you enjoy. Even if you're like, I've seen some discussion about maybe not loving bookkeeping. It's not my love. I've seen that conversation a couple of times in the Facebook group. Let's either make it or make it a business you still love to own, right? Through the support of contractors, through really good systems, so that you can love it and still know that your clients are getting quality service, so that you can sleep at night knowing your mission's accomplished and you've got something you like to own. It's okay to have it as an asset. It's okay to also have it where you're working in it, and we want to love either.
Yep.
Even if you don't love the work, let's figure out what that means.
Yep. Yep. There's other ways to make it work for sure.
Yeah. Kind of get creative. Okay. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for hopping on and tuning in. If you have any questions, if you're catching the replay later, comment replay down below and ask your questions. Would love to hear from you.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right.
Y'all have
Bye.
a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.